just trying to get paid, and that's just what the goal is. Niggas making moves so you can fuck with us, we on it. You can fuck with us, we on it. Fuck with us, we on it. You can fuck with us, we on it. Fuck with us, we on it. We just trying to get paid, and that's just what the goal is. You can fuck with us, we on it. Fuck with us, we on it. It's been a minute and we back, yeah, bitch, we on it. Coming with that fire, gotta keep that lava flowing. Keep my son with me, cause of all the shade that y'all been throwing. Want some greenery, fingertips looking like I've been mowing. It's a new day, give a fuck about what you say. I'm killing this beat with a bomb, like I'm Hussein or I'm Lupe in UK. So get the step and hold before I pull the trigger. I'm not talking about a bullet, bitch, my verses are the killer. And name a realer spitter, it ain't nobody like me. They call me halitosis, everything I say is nasty. Me and TP, yeah, we don't need no introduction. Causing destruction, we take over every function. We own it. With some bullshit and don't know where we going.
So all, like I'm looking at it right now, and all I'm doing is hearing my music, not echo, and we're talking, and I'm not hearing the song.
Niggas making moves so you can fuck with us, we on it. You can fuck with us, we on it. Fuck with us, we on it. You can fuck with us, we on it. Fuck with us, we on it. We just trying to get paid, and that's just what the goal is. You can fuck with us, we on it. Fuck with us, we on it.
What you niggas doing in the back, bruh? I'm doing good if you checking. Heard you niggas disrespecting, but it's cool.
I know
Matter
I
of
can
fact,
because
bruh,
my mic's not muted.
I'ma give your ass a record, cause I heard your numbers wretched, but it's fine. Staying focused on the dime, stacking up that mad dough while y'all niggas watching grass grow. Drama going out the back though, windows tinted but they cracked though. So y'all can see that motivation. Your girl in here and we loading bases. Yeah, I see the glass half full. Yeah, I see the dreams coming true. Yeah, you niggas fucking with my crew. Yeah, you buy one and get two. Yeah, bow.
We are the Trill.
I'm gonna do my
Oh shit. Yeah.
Tony Fab Productions.
We don't wanna start no problems, we just trying to throw some dollars, yeah.
Whoa. Girl, bring that ass here. You say you want this dough, bring that ass here. Throwing more than you made in your last year. You say you want this money, bring that ass here. Whoa. Bring that ass here. Drop it to the floor, bring that ass here. Ballin' hard, niggas throwing hella cash here. You say you want this money, bring that ass here. Whoa. Bring that ass here. You say you want this dough, bring that ass here. Throwing more than you made in your last year. You say you want this money, bring that ass
We
here.
here like whoa, 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 girl, bring it back. My dick is like an army with soldiers who ready to attack. And if I'm busting in your face, you getting instant cataracts. My meat's for dinner, you don't want it, then I hope you pack the snack. Cause we don't fuck around here, my team is with me and they hungry. Say your prayers now, cause you skip church for dick on Easter Sunday. And I'm feeling the way your body twerking freeze. I'm fucked up when you move, that ass is coca leaves. I step back and breathe, you getting weak in the knees. Yeah, you know I bring damage when I put on my sleeve. And hell yeah, it's a gold pack. Take it off when you throw it. And I got me a house cat, give a fuck with a hose.
They be like,
whoa. Girl, bring that ass here. You say you want this dough, bring that ass here. Whoa. Throwing more than you made in your last year. You say you want this money, bring that ass here. Whoa. Bring that ass here. Drop it to the floor, bring that ass here. Ballin' hard, niggas throwing hella cash here. You say you want this money, bring that ass here. Damn, don't worry, shawty, I got him. Leaves falling like autumn, but she spring for me for that dollar. Yeah, that stunt shit, it's no problem. That money coming like orgasm. She hit the floor like the Lord grabbed her. She Holy Ghost and booty soaking and toasting up for that high dollar. Blowing clouds and making money, that's high dollar. She pull it down just to see it tit. By the bar just to get it lit. 200 drop just to see it split. Cause she a booty clapper. She can drop it down and then throw it back up. Trying to trap you, a loaded master. Man, she got me in the club on a regularly. She always answer when I call. She a secretary. She say you wanna take me home. I swear I do this rarely. But how she shake, I don't know what else to think. It's only whoa. Girl, bring that ass here. You say you want this dough, bring that ass here. Throwing more than you made in your last year. You say you want this dough, bring that ass here. Whoa. Girl, bring that ass here. Drop it to the floor, bring that ass here. Ballin' hard, niggas throwing hella cash here. You say you want this money, bring that ass here. Whoa. Girl, bring that ass here. You You say you want this dough, bring that ass here. Whoa, throwing more than you made in your last year. You say you want this money, bring that ass here. Whoa, in your last year.
Think we fucking around out here. All we do is make hits. We do it again, we do it again, we do it again. You know what? Run that shit.
Like coming through my sunroof and shit. See, you can't duplicate the way I'm doing this. Shades on, cups poured, and we bottoms up. Plus we just buying more, like this not enough. And my girl always tell me all this drinking ain't good for you. I always tell her that it's love and I don't really want to stop, but I will for you. Always spending extra time doing other shit. Been so busy making plans, I ain't even get to ask how my mother been. I'm just steady getting texts from my dad that you gotta be the man. But understand, I swear to God I wouldn't lie to you. And if you buy a roll, I bring it to the city to get high with you. You my nigga, since the old days. I'm talking way, way back, Kush and OJ. Smash Mouth and Coldplay. Talking AX shirts, wearing Flea Market Dolce. Cups everywhere and they piling up.
Man, that shit everywhere out this motherfucker.
Not at the top, but we climbing up.
We gon' be there, nigga. Watch out.
Money coming in, but just not enough.
Yeah, hundreds, fifties, all that shit.
So I'ma keep grinding hard till my time is up like OT.
Talking overtime, nigga. Do you really know what we saying out here?
Like OT.
Overtime.
So I'ma keep grinding hard till my time is up like OT.
Overtime, we talking done.
Money coming in, but just not enough.
Man, that shit still not coming.
So I'ma keep grinding hard till my time is up like OT.
I don't give a fuck, y'all ain't talking about nothing. Yeah. So I'ma make sense like piggy bank stuff. Yeah. Going off track like ice road trucking. It's getting kinda cold, so this heater I'm tucking. Okay. Heard the pig shooting when I'm out, I'm ducking. Horny every day, so of course I'm. What you doing? Understand? Take a break, roll on them lines while this breath I take. Okay. You always playing while I be out here making cake. Okay. Like the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Okay. Been about my bread, I never been a faker. Nope. And I'm about to roast you right after I base you. Yeah. Thinking on me? Take a second guess. Making all my money while I'm sitting at a desk. Sitting on some HE-double-N-E-double-S. And why the fuck you think that I'm the nigga you should test? Nah. Take a rest, take a break, take a test. No matter what you try to do, I'm still gonna be the best. Easy second chance, but please don't second guess. Me, yeah, and OT, cause I'ma hit the buzzer like young Kobe. Take with the assist like young CP3. Trust me, we can murder anybody fucking beat. Yeah, we just try, we please, please.
Cups everywhere and they piling up.
Man, that shit everywhere out this motherfucker.
Not at the top, but we climbing up.
We gon' be there, nigga. Watch out.
Money coming in, but just not enough.
Yeah, hundreds, fifties, all that shit.
So I'ma keep grinding hard till my time is up like OT.
Talking overtime, nigga. Do you really know what we saying out here?
Like OT.
Overtime.
So I'ma keep grinding hard till my time is up like OT.
Overtime, we talking done.
Money coming in, but just not enough.
Man, that shit still not coming.
So I'ma keep grinding hard till my time is up like OT.
Niggas don't know shit about overtime, man.
He's on fire, baby.
Synthesis. 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 Synthesis.
Yeah. Let go. Not here to talk about no sweet love. Don't try fitting with my partners, can't survive without some G love. Now homie, because we coming through your speakers with some fire residue, because we used to be some cheap fuzz. Had to change it up, ain't fucking with them small guys. My team about that big shit, nigga. Large fries, wasn't expecting that. Just hit the rewind. Yeah, my name's a king, but I ain't selling bean pies. Besides, I'm writing this freestyle. If I get some cake in the future, I'll be handing out cream pies. No little Debbie, but I love my paper. My money in my pocket, arguing about which one I favor. You need some paper, nigga, holla at me. Come do some work around my house, you done go holla at T. How you look like what you look like, but you claim that you got money when you say that you done slang some shit and ain't really done it. It's a problem to my boys and me if you steady frame. Just look at me, I started from the bottom and now I'm stuck. Don't give a damn about no jewelry, ain't nobody fooling me. Got lies written all over you, cause those don't look like truths to me. I'm seeing what you doing, G. Thought that we was cool, you see you tried to feed me slick talk, but friendship ain't no food to me. I'm perfectly fine, we bout to make it on our own. Laquan, Don and TP, you know what we going to make.
Synthesis.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, yo, stuck in this rut. I'm trying to get my paper up. Holding the money phones, trying not to get paper cuts. Seeing the disconnect, connect to the youth. They say I'm the truth, real nigga coming through. Made it the Don Dada, fuck them corporate ladders. We searching liberty, not in this industry. We found the enemy, stopping them from killing me. They stress me out, stress is the main killer.
I would say 9:30 is the latest.
You feel the energy from across the room.
I gotta fucking
You can hear my voice from across the tube.
Shut up.
A young pharaoh, I paint pictures. I hope you see my mirrors and my conviction. Having addiction, gold is my mission. Do you see my vision of what we've been missing? Slapped us in chains, I passed up the fame. All I want is freedom in the pastor's name. Church, for what it's worth, can't take it to the dirt. You can send it to my daughter, I'm no scholar, but I know logic. Without a little common sense, I make a little profit. Think I saw the future, but I'm stuck on designer. Life is a movie, bro.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Step Back 3 with your boy Prince, your boy Dez.
Hey, what's going on?
And your boy Evie Ev.
What's good?
All right, man. How you guys doing today?
We good, man. You know,
good over here.
Good.
Sun's shining, man.
Like
Take an edible. We good, man.
oh, so you like Sha'Carri Richardson good?
Yes, sir. Got that
Hey,
good. You
You know
know.
what? Real shit, man. I gotta say this. So that girl's mom passed away, and my condolences to her and her family. And
Sure.
you know, that's the reason why. Well, not the reason, but she felt like she needed to take some pain away. And I hope that helped. But granted, she knew the rules, but I just think it's a dumb rule when most of the world is moving towards legalizing marijuana. So it's an unfortunate situation. But if this ever does get around to Sha'Carri, remember, if you want to start your own weed brand, Sha'Carri Kush. Evie Ev is the one that made that up. So, hey Dez, your camera went out.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and start off with the Suns being up 2-0 right now. That is, I'm gonna start off and say I don't necessarily think that's surprising. I kind of thought that it was gonna be 4-2, but it's not looking like the Bucks have an answer for CP3 and Devin Book. You know what I'm saying? Ayton, he had like 10 or 11 points, but he also had like double-digit rebounds on the last game. So I don't think he's like uncontainable or unstoppable. But when you add in CP3 and Devin Booker, that seems to be a spicy little tandem there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, definitely. I was expecting the Bucks to put up a bigger fight, but we'll see. They about to go home, and we'll see what kind of stuff Mike Budenholzer pulls out. So,
Yeah, D Book. I mean, he is. He's coming to his own, man. He's making a statement. in these finals. It's crazy to see, like, that team did not make the playoffs last year. And now, I mean, they're 2 games away of winning a title. It's crazy how that works. Chris Paul is playing unbelievably well at his age. I certainly counted him out, but he's been playing as maybe the best point guard, man, this whole year. I know Steph Curry, he played crazy the last, couple months before the season ended, but Chris Paul, he's the general, he's the captain, he's probably the most important player on that Suns team, man, and he's going to be a champion probably.
Yeah, man. The last couple of games, I'm actually trying to watch without the announcers. Just trying to make more of an effort doing that because they do. What they do? I mean, they. I guess I'll speak for myself, but they do kind of like, not like I don't know. They
influence your opinion.
They have yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you. They influenced my opinion a little bit, so I was like watching it without the sound, especially last game. I was like, dang, Giannis is having. I didn't know how many points he had because I wasn't counting or whatever. I was like, yo, he's having a great game. Turns out he had 42 points. And then Mikal Bridges. I was like, they're just gonna continue to leave him open. Like, what's going on? But I mean, it was like I guess it was like their franchise record for 3. So that's hard to beat.
And they only lost by 10 too. So
yeah. So I was gonna say, like, I don't think it's gonna be a sweep. I think because I think in last series with the Suns, man, I was just like, oh, they had some areas of concern. I think they're winning the whole thing, but they did have areas of concern that, like, if they were going against the Nets, I don't think they're going to win. But I was a little worried about stuff like that, like last week. So I think Milwaukee's going to take one of these games, just because Phoenix is going to somehow beat themselves. But yeah, I'm excited to watch the next game.
So Ev, you were like when you said Steph had a great game as a point guard, but Steph didn't play the way Chris Paul is playing right now. Steph played as a great scorer, like shooting guard, like that was his focus.
Yeah.
Chris Paul is playing like Steph and Draymond mixed together pretty much. Like, he is just making stuff happen, getting points when it's necessary, finding the open man, making the good passes. He's had multiple games in the postseason with no turnovers the entire game. Like, that is
incredible,
ridiculous, man. Dude.
Yeah.
So Chris Paul has always gotten like a lot of flack for not showing up in the postseason.
It's got hurt. Getting hurt, man.
I don't want to take anything away from Chris Paul. Like I said, he's playing like the greatest player in the finals or in the playoffs period right now. But I don't think he had to face the same level of competition that he's had in the past. So but he is making he's making a fool out of the Bucks. So yeah, much respect to him. I hope they win it. I've never disliked Chris Paul. I didn't like the Clippers, but I've never disliked Chris Paul. I always thought he was dope. I always thought he was great. And then he almost got to the Lakers, and then the NBA stopped that, and that pissed me off. But I really hope he gets a ring. He definitely deserves one. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure he will. So our next question was, what are our final predictions? And I think it's gonna be Suns, and it's not just because of these. They're on a 2-0 lead, but they look like they're dominating this series. So, yeah.
I want to be the prisoner of the moment, but I got sweet, man. Get the brooms out. Like, Giannis played exceptionally well, and nobody else showed up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna I mean, they are playing at home. I know Middleton likes to play well at home.
Yeah.
But I think the Suns are up for it, man. I do think Chris Paul is gonna, he's gonna get to his spots. He looks unstoppable.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the corner free throw.
Yeah. Elbow jumper, man. That is just
money.
Hey, we got
it's money.
We got a comment, a couple comments from TC in the chat. TC, I don't know exactly who you are. If you want to tell me who you are, then that'd be cool. But we're just gonna call you TC for now. He said, just curious if we're aware that this season and the playoffs, Suns are 4-0 versus the Bucks. So they won the season series 2-0, and now they're up 2-0. So he said, to me, this is no surprise. And so this is the thing for me. It's not that I'm surprised that they're not beating the Suns. It's more I'm surprised they're not fighting more. Like Giannis, I do not first of all, I don't understand how this dude is walking right now. Okay?
Oh yeah.
I don't like the amount of bend, the curvature in his knee backwards was.
I couldn't watch it, man.
Yo, I'm like, there's nobody else in the NBA that would have that injury and come back and play 3 games later. Like,
yeah,
I'm back. Like, and then drop
like I never left.
and then drop 42 points the second game. I think the first game he was probably like getting his groove, but I don't think Giannis is gonna score less than 30 points the next.
He can't.
Yeah, the next amount of games that he plays. All right, he said, by the way, good content. Appreciate you, TC, man. If you can, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the like button, share if you you want to show some love. We appreciate it. We're just up and coming, so that's dope, and we appreciate the love. And if you ever want to be a guest on the show, man, let us know. We can get you on. He said, Chris Paul took a team that was leveling up, but no, he could guide them to be leaders. Yeah. Definitely, especially Devin. Devin is gonna learn a lot from playing with Chris Paul. But I do got a question. I do got a question from y'all, or for y'all. Okay. It's kind of, do you agree or disagree? Do you think that Giannis and Chris Middleton negate each other? Like, they're not good for each other. Not like on a, like, they probably get along, they're probably good friends, they probably play decent basketball together, but playing against a team like the Suns, or, multiple teams, I don't think a healthy Brooklyn Nets team they would have beat. But I think that Chris Middleton showed that he could do fine without Giannis with the Bucks. Not necessarily a championship squad, but he did enough to show that, I can lead this team. And if you take Chris Middleton out of the picture, then Giannis can also do the same thing. And I think both of them are like primary ball handlers. Like Chris Middleton could be the number one option on a few teams in the NBA, right? And I think if Giannis went to be the second option and let Chris Middleton lead, because Chris Middleton is more dangerous all around the floor, whereas Giannis is only dangerous in the paint. You know what I mean? So you surround Giannis with shooters who aren't first options, or you surround Chris Middleton with people who can dominate the paint while, he plays his quote-unquote as Steph Curry, or even as the Kobe Bryant of his team, not saying they're on the same level, but play that part. You know what I mean? I think that they would do better. But them two together trying to be primary ball handlers, I think that's not a healthy concoction, I guess, for a championship. Do you agree or disagree? And why?
I think if you have Middleton as your first option, you are in trouble. You need to make some moves to get somebody else, because he is on and off. I would not depend on him. I mean, I don't think they did make the finals, but they don't really, I don't know if they really help each other out.
I was going to say that, yeah.
Most duos, it's, point guard, forward, or point guard, shooting guard. But, yeah, I mean.
So it sounds like you half agree with me and half disagree. Like, Chris Middleton doesn't need to be the number one option, but you do think that they don't need to be on the same team together.
Yeah, where's Drew Holiday in this? Like, he's playing horrible out there.
I don't look at Drew Holiday as a scorer. I look at Drew Holiday as a defender. Like outstanding defender and pretty decent facilitator. Not the best, but decent. You know what I mean? Well, what's up? What's up, Des? What was that look?
No. I was thinking of what you were saying.
Yeah, I don't think he's a trash facilitator, nor do I think he's a superstar facilitator. I think he's just, you know, a good facilitator, but he plays really good defense. So he is not. I'm not looking at him for points. He should score. If Drew Holiday scores 10 to 15 points, Giannis scores 30 to. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but for what they need, Giannis scores 30 to 40 points, and Chris Middleton scores 20 to 30 points efficiently, at least 35%. Then I think that they'll be fine. And they're missing Dante DiVincenzo, who is a knockdown shooter.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, isn't this kind of similar to the Clippers?
Like the current Clippers?
Yeah, like where you have Kawhi and PG, and when both of them are on the court together, it's like Kawhi has the ball and then PG kind of defers to him. But then when Kawhi's gone, PG's like, I'm the man now. And he's like all over the floor.
I agree.
Because I was going to say, like, I think there needs to be a facilitator, but that's not the case for the Clippers. It was the same thing for the Clippers, but they're both defensive players. So maybe it is. Maybe Keem's like, or Prince, I'm like, it could be, you only have to have one like ball dominant person
on that squad.
On that squad, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And Ev, I wasn't trying to say Chris Middleton is a all-star. I mean, he got voted in, but I'm not saying he's an all-star and can lead a team to the finals. All I'm saying is he can be the number one. He could be the number one option on the Cavs, right or wrong.
They're gonna be a lottery team.
Yeah, no, I wasn't saying that he's great that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying,
I mean, Colin Sexton is the number one option, and they are. Like anybody could be the first. Anybody could be the first option.
But I think that if you put Chris Middleton as the first option on the Bucks, I think that he would do better, and I think the Bucks would be as good or better without Giannis. Just because them two to me don't work out. That's all I'm saying. Not saying Giannis is trash and he doesn't need to be with him. I'm just saying that they don't have the chemistry that we see in other teams. So TC said, by the way, Chris Paul was supposed to be traded to the Lakers that the NBA screwed up. He saw the Suns' destination, aka Lakers 2.0. Are you saying that Devin Booker is his Kobe Bryant? TC. That's what I want to know. All right, what were you about to say, Des?
Just to respond, I don't know if I'm gonna answer this question, but I'm not on the D Book is Kobe. I'm just not on that train, man. I don't get nervous like I did when Kobe had the ball, like with Devin Booker. I don't know, it's just different. It's a different feeling for me. That's why it's like chill out with that talk.
Hey, Devin Booker got a pretty good mid range though, like his little fadeaway falling to the side.
Yeah, like him and Chris Paul. I think they put a stat out like him and Chris Paul are like one of the top, I think 3 or 5, top 5 of like mid-range shooters, both on one team. So it's like you can't just focus on Chris Paul because Devin Booker's gonna kill you.
Hey man, I trust Devin Booker. I agree with you. He's not Kobe, and that's not what I was saying. I was saying he is the Kobe on that team. Like he.
Okay, yeah.
Not saying comparing him to Kobe. I think. I trust D-Book. When he shoots, I don't feel the same way I feel like Steph or Clay or Kobe, but I definitely am like, that's probably going to go in. That's probably going to go in, So, but, TC said he would have had Kobe and the squad more at their prime, but he gets a young Booker, 24, 8 and 22, Bridges, 24, Cam Johnson, 24. Yeah, you got to... Dude, I'm telling you, TC, I 100% agree with you. I think having Chris Paul on this squad is going to make.
I loved it, man.
Yeah, like
I loved it. As soon as he got signed, I was like, or traded or whatever. I was like, I loved it.
Signed. Yeah,
Signed,
you take CP3 out of that squad like 2 years from now, and not saying they're gonna be finals contenders, but they're definitely gonna be a team to be reckoned with. Like that's a lot of knowledge. I think Chris Paul would be a good coach. In my opinion, I think he'd be a pretty good coach.
I think he might be a little too emotional. But
hey, when he bump you need to flop. All right, just fall to the ground. If he hit you in the knee, grab your elbow. Okay,
bro, I would. Oh my god, like if you had to play against CP3 or like Pat Bev or like any of those guys.
Hey, we didn't talk about this. We didn't talk about this, but I told y'all Pat Bev is the NBA's Montrezl Burfict. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I mean, that push was unnecessary. You know,
he is dirty. He is dirty.
Pat Bev is a dirty player. Okay, next question. Finals MVP. I think it's going to be the same answer across the board. So, do we even need to say it?
Who you got?
The same person you got, Ev. There's no way I would say anybody different. There's no way you would say anybody different. You gonna say Ayton?
I mean, D-Book is, if he can average, 35 plus.
Yeah.
If he can average 35 plus, he probably could get it. But yeah, it's Chris Paul if they win.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Unless Chris Paul gets hurt, God forbid. But yeah.
You don't put that on there.
I said God forbid. I will right here. Des, I'm pretty sure you agree too, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we got people in the people in the chat. Any question I ask, you guys are like, please feel free to answer. This isn't just for us. Like, we love the feedback. I will do my best, especially when I have one or two people. I will always respond, ask the questions. If you have a question, I'll ask it to the group. So we like to be interactive. The more, the merrier. So yeah, feel free to hop in, answer questions, and ask questions. All right. The next question, Bet, which team do you see being in the conference finals next year?
Team or teams?
Well, this is team, but yeah, teams. All four? We talking about all four?
Yeah, why not?
Ooh, okay. Well, that's easy for the West. It's gonna probably be Warriors and Lakers, depending on their move. If Lakers don't make any good moves, then I'll probably have to say the Suns again, especially if CP3 stays, because that team's only gonna get better. It's not like they're gonna stay stagnant. They're just gonna get better.
I mean, you never know, man. Injuries and young guys.
Yeah,
and
but we in my head we're like omitting injuries, like barring any injury.
Oh yeah. You can't really predict those though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't. So any other team that you say, we can say like, oh, what if LeBron gets injured or Kawhi? You know what I'm saying? So, if every team is healthy, I could see Warriors and Lakers. If Lakers don't make moves, then I can see the Suns coming back. So, yeah. That's me for the West. I got to think about the East, so you guys go ahead. Oh, but one of my East teams will be the Brooklyn Nets if none of their big three gets traded. But, yeah.
West, I'll go with Lakers, Mavericks. Lakers, Mavericks. East, I'll go Nets, Celtics.
Okay. For the West, I'll go Lakers, Denver. And then for the East, I'll go Nets, Bucks.
All right. Who's winning it next year? Or who goes to the finals?
I think Nets, Lakers. That's a safe pick, I guess.
I would have to say Warriors Nets.
I got Nets, Lakers, and I got Nets winning the chip.
Okay. I think my other East Coast team will probably have to be the Celtics. I can't. I don't. I don't know what's gonna happen with the Bucks, man. If they don't win, so. Dame GCN hopped in the chat. Finals MVP. He says CP3. So we all in agreement across the board. TC said Chris Paul is getting his ring from the past. Game 3 will be lit. Chris Paul will do whatever works. If that is Ayton or Booker getting the MVP. Yeah. He is more than willing to give it for whomever has the hot hands. Yeah, that's what makes him a great point guard, man. And that's what we were saying earlier. Dude is playing ridiculous basketball as a point guard. So
It's determined, man. You just see it on his face.
he's like, he's probably like not knocking the Bucks, but he's probably like, okay, yeah, we should not lose this. This is it. Wouldn't that be shitty though if the Bucks just came back on a 4-0 run?
Anything's possible, man.
Oh man, I would feel so bad for CP3, dude. Like
anything's possible, man.
That'd be crazy.
That would be too crazy.
There's probably like one Bucks fan like, yo, Bucks and 6. Watch it happen.
Watch it happen. All right.
Crazy.
All right. Better fit for the Lakers, Miles Turner or Kemba Walker? Des, you can go first.
I'm gonna go.
I'll get your question in a minute, TC.
All right, I'm gonna go Miles. Miles Turner.
Why? You talking about getting rid of Drummond?
Drummond, yeah. Get rid of Drummond because I don't know if they're gonna get Dwight, and it's like, do you want Dwight 2 years later? No, I don't know if you want that, but I think Kemba's good too. You know, you got another scorer, but I think they need more of a facilitator. And I don't know if they're gonna keep Dennis Schroeder. I wouldn't. I'd let him walk. So, and LeBron can be the ball handler, the facilitator. So, yeah, I was just preserve AD. That's the number one priority. He needs to be healthy in the playoffs. That's my number one priority.
I'm
gonna say Miles Turner. I love Kemba. Since he was playing at UConn, but now he doesn't look the same. I mean, maybe he's playing through a few injuries, but yeah, I'm gonna go Miles Turner. I would rather like LeBron handling the ball as the point guard. I mean, last year he did that, and they went all the way. So why not Miles Turner? He can shoot the ball. I think he is a better player than Drummond and Dwight Howard put together. So,
all right. TC said, "Oh no, Miles Turner." So TC, your question is going to be our next question. Dame GCN said Miles Turner also, and why do you think Miles Turner, Dame? Let us know. So I'm gonna say Kemba, just because the Lakers are already pretty big, a pretty big squad. I don't necessarily think that you need to get rid of Andre Drummond, because I don't think the Lakers, when you have LeBron James on the court, Anthony Davis healthy on the court, and you add in Andre Drummond, whether he's scoring 20 points or 10 points, they don't have an issue with rebounding or at all. They rebound just as good or better than any team they play with. So that's the only reason I would see trying to get a better center. So you add who are the Lakers scorers? Who's your knockdown shooters?
We got to make moves.
Yeah, you can find those.
If you're giving me an option between Miles Turner and Kemba Walker, I will take Kemba Walker because he's gonna score more than Dennis Schroeder. That's number one. He's a better 3-point shooter than Dennis Schroeder. So you don't necessarily need him to come in there and be the facilitator. Yeah, you keep LeBron James. He's going to be the best facilitator on damn near any team that he goes to. But you add Kemba Walker, you're going to add scoring and inside and out. And so that's why I would say Kemba.
I mean, Kemba is a lot more expensive
Yeah.
than Schroeder. Schroeder's asking for 100 million, and I think
Even
uh,
after
What?
that deal,
What?
what?
after that first request,
Yeah, I think he's still asking for 100 mil,
For
eh,
what? Like a 10 for 10 years?
like 4 or 5 years,
Get
probably
out of
4 years.
here. This dude ain't
4 years.
making $25
mm,
million a year. Dennis Schroeder, get out of here. You can,
Yeah.
yeah. Get the Stephen
I
Curry.
mean, Kemba, he's making like 30, 35.
All right, so
deservingly so. I don't know.
Dame GCN also said Kemba is kind of washed and injury prone.
That's
I don't
true.
disagree. I guess that would be like the one thing I would say why I would rather have Miles Turner. But hey, we'll see. This summer should be. I feel like I say this every year. This summer's gonna be crazy for the NBA.
Yeah,
So I think,
like
yeah,
I got.
real quick. I was gonna say real quick, like when you mentioned Andre Drummond, I want him gone because like the number one pet peeve, and this goes for any player. I hate seeing bonehead mistakes. Like I hate seeing that, and he makes a lot of them.
He doesn't make
Like,
as many as Kuzma. Like, yo,
yeah, Kuzma does make a lot.
there was this one game. I think it was the first round. He he had like 3 possessions, and he turned it over. Like, try to make. I don't know. He turned it over 3 times in a row, and I was like, bro, gotta get him out. Gotta release him. Gotta release him.
hey, trade him in the middle of the
Yeah,
playoffs.
yeah.
That happened once before, I think.
All right. TC said Lakers and LeBron might want Dame or Clay. So they're not gonna get Clay. We talked about this. What's that dude? The owner will do everything in his power to keep at least Steph and Clay. Draymond, he'll probably do a lot, but if the right person comes along, I can see Draymond being gone. But Steph and Clay are gonna look. That owner will suck some dick to make sure that Steph and Clay stays. All right, so
It's a bold statement.
Yeah.
look, tell him I said what's his name, Joe Lacob. Hey, tell him. Okay, so
That
let's
was
go.
Bob Marley.
I think I would
Bob
trade.
Marley?
I think I would trade AD for Clay, man.
Yeah, if you were the Lakers.
Yeah.
But the Warriors are not gonna take AD for Clay.
Why not?
Maybe. Why not?
AD for Wiseman, yeah, but not AD.
Why wouldn't they want AD?
Yeah. Why not?
I could see them getting AD, but not for Clay. Who you're taking away your core, your best backcourt, arguably in the NBA history. No.
When's the last time Clay played basketball?
Hey, we'll see. We'll see.
Who's the best power forward right now?
In the NBA?
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd probably have to be AD in my head.
Right. Why not have him at the 5? Get rid of. Maybe you could trade Wiseman. Like, I think they are going to. They can make some moves, but I would do it for both teams. But
Hey, the summer's
Break
about to
things
be a
up.
crazy summer. Hey, so I got to get back to TC's question.
right.
He said, "Oh, will the Nets have the same stars?" Just curious.
yeah, I think James Harden got released or whatever.
From the Nets?
So
Because he got arrested?
yeah. So I mean, I think if the only question is, are they going to be healthy? If they are, then they're going to win it,
Even without James?
even without James. But I think I think James is still going to play with them.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we going to see.
The word about Kyrie, like the Nets organization being frustrated with Kyrie, I think that's it's not a great sign given the history. So I guess we'll all see kind of where that goes.
Mhm.
But I would take that as urgency to win now before things get, go south.
All right. Yeah, I didn't know James got released, but that makes sense. But I don't know. I mean, I guess they probably ain't gonna try to like let him go anywhere else, but yeah, we'll see. And yeah, everywhere Kyrie goes, he has some sort of organizational issue.
I mean, I can go on about Kyrie,
Yeah.
but it's just crazy. It's crazy to watch, man. It's like, what happened to this dude?
TC,
Maybe he's always been like this.
TC said LeBron wants to pair with AD and Clay. Clay is a buddy of LeBron. Look, man.
Yeah, they are signed to Clutch Sports, so
Together.
He's in Space Jam.
He's in Space Jam.
He is a co-star. Yep.
Coming out next Friday. Look, we gonna see. But Clay's still under contract, so stop trying to break my team up, man. What's wrong with y'all? Yeah.
And they're trying to make moves, man.
Next question. Pick 2. Oh, so we gonna move on from basketball. Hey, real quick, TC, Dame, appreciate y'all's questions, man. If y'all got more, please let us know. We'll be 100% down to bounce back to it. Right now, we're gonna move over to a couple questions about the Olympics real quick. So, pick 2 USA Olympic players to keep for the next 10 years. Oh, you still talking about basketball, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
For the next 10 years. 10 years. Dame Lillard is one.
He's gonna be 40, bro.
He'd be 40. Remember that.
He was like 28. He's
nice.
Yeah. Damn. We can't say Kevin Love. Yo, Kevin Love looks so old, man. I know he was just 32.
Yeah. If you, no, I don't think anybody could say Kevin Love, man. I don't even know why Kevin Love is on the team.
Over John Morant, but whatever.
You know why Kevin Love's on the team?
You know why.
You know why.
say no more.
All right. You know why. There's too many of one kind of player. We need to add a different kind. What you mean? What you mean one kind? All right.
There's 9 brown M&Ms, and we need to, bro.
Hey, so how old is Chris Middleton?
I think he's like 28, maybe. I don't know. Basketball.
10 years, man. I don't know. I don't see Chris Middleton. I feel like he's playing the best basketball he could possibly play. So I don't know if he would even be, relevant in 10 years. I don't know.
All these. There's some 15-year-old kid that we don't know about yet. It's gonna make noise in 5 years.
Oh, but you said on the Olympic team though.
They have to be on the Olympic team.
So who on the Olympic team right now can be relevant and good 10 years from now?
Probably you got D-Book.
Is he on the Olympic team?
You got
first person.
Yep. Bam Adebayo. Zach LaVine.
Okay.
Jason Tatum.
Oh, okay, yeah, Jason Tatum, easy. Yeah, absolutely, Jason Tatum. He's one, and probably Devin Booker.
Jeremy Grant.
Nah, Jeremy Grant gonna fall off soon. He might have.
What about KD?
He's gonna have.
What about KD?
Not for 10 years. KD's 30. What? 31, 32?
It's 32,
no, 30,
I think.
Not KD. He ain't playing basketball till he 42. I'm gonna say Zach LaVine and Devin Booker. No, not Zach LaVine. Jason Tatum and Devin Booker.
Same.
TC says CP3 and Book combined for 113 points in first 2 finals games to set record of most points scored by backcourt in first 2 finals games. Previously held by Curry and Clay set in 2018. By the way, history stat was dropped. First timers in the finals. Booker and Middleton on the Olympic team from the finals is who he says. Booker and Middleton. Okay. Yeah, man. I'm saying Jason Tatum and Booker.
I'm gonna go D-Book and Bam.
Ooh, no Jason Tatum, huh? You don't.
I like Bam. He's a big that can facilitate. I mean, he's right now he's just scratching the surface. I think he's going to be a much better player in the next like 5 years. You'll see.
He's more. I don't want to say that. I'll leave that alone.
All right, Dez, what about you?
Oh, I said the same as you. Jason Tatum and D-Book.
Okay. All right. What you think about Bam?
I like Bam. Clearly, he's a part of the core for the next, I don't know, probably 5+ years, unless he gets injury prone.
Yeah.
Hopefully not, because I like to see a core, especially, even though I hated the Warriors when they're good. Didn't hate them, I just didn't root for them. I do like to see that. So I would hope that'd be the case for Miami. So they have a core to build around, and hopefully they get back to the finals, man. I think they just kind of, whatever happened to the Lakers happened to them. They just didn't get a lot of rest. So we'll see.
All right, Dame said, I'm going to fuse your question into like 1.5 questions, Dame. So he said he got 2 questions. He said,
right.
Do y'all think Sixers will get rid of Ben Simmons? And if so, do you think Ben Simmons for De'Aaron Fox is a good trade? So I'm going to start off by saying, yes, I think they're going to get rid of Ben Simmons. And, man, is De'Aaron Fox a good fit on the Sixers? Is he a good fit? I think he's a good fit, but is he a better fit than Ben Simmons is the question for me.
I mean, he'll be able to play in the fourth quarter.
You don't think he'll start? Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I would do that trade. If I were the Kings. Or not the Kings. If I was the Sixers, sorry. I would definitely do that. De'Aaron Fox is young. I mean, he seems underrated because, I don't think anybody watches the Kings, but yeah, I would definitely take that. I would take De'Aaron Fox in a heartbeat.
But if you were the Kings GM, this is very similar to Damian Lillard.
I would not do that.
I'm not doing that.
I would not do that.
Because it's like, you just got Halliburton. Like you. I don't know if Halliburton's a home run, but it's a good. You stole him pretty much.
Yeah.
Stole Halliburton, so it's like now you got 2 pieces, and you have a trading piece in number 24. I forget his name. Buddy Hield. You got a trading piece now.
Yeah.
So you got something. There's something there, So I'm not. Maybe Ben Simmons could be, maybe.
Hey, TC said Kings should not do that.
Yeah.
Kings absolutely do not. That's funny. Hey, look. So peep game. Not saying this would be possible, but if they did a 1-for-1 swap, De'Aaron for Ben Simmons, I now that I was thinking about it, I think that wouldn't be that bad for both teams because you got De'Aaron Fox. He's gonna make the Sixers better than they already are if they keep the same people. I think. You know what I'm saying? Dude, like Evan said, he's underrated. You know what I'm saying? He can get to the hoop. He can shoot.
De'Aaron Fox is underrated?
I think so.
Because he's like Ev said, nobody watches Kings games. So he should be getting more hype, I think, than he does. I don't think
he's underrated.
I think not like
I don't think he's
like
underrated.
Highly underrated. I think he can get a little bit more hype, man. I think that dude is good enough. He deserves a little more hype than he gets. Like, think about it. How often have we ever talked about De'Aaron Fox?
Well, just because he's on a crappy team. That's it.
Right. So
that's the only reason. I don't doubt him as a player.
Gotcha.
He earned his money.
Yeah. I think that he would look better on the Sixers if you get rid of Ben Simmons or trade him for Ben Simmons. It would make it would up his worth a lot. So, yeah. And then
Now, what if Ben Simmons like had a video of him like shooting free throws and he made like 10 in a row and he hit like 10 threes in a row?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
in a
Because that's not the issue. It's
10,
in game.
10 in a row. That's pretty good.
It's in game. That's the issue. That's the psyche. That's the issue.
He definitely needs to see a psychiatrist. After the dude was 1 foot away from the rim and chose to pass the ball out instead of dunking it on Trae Young, there's an issue. Dude's gone anyway. I don't know. That's my opinion. He's gone anyway. TC said Ben Simmons needs shooters such as Warriors. That's great for 76ers. Yeah, it would be great for the 76ers.
Hey, Warriors, they might be calling.
Would be.
For Ben? That means Draymond's going to have to go if that happens. I think Draymond on the Sixers would be good too. Like if you traded, I wouldn't want Draymond to leave. I would rather have Draymond than Ben Simmons. I mean, but that's me being biased as a Warrior fan. But I think that would be a good fit for both teams. Speaking unbiased, I think it would benefit both. Ben would have more people he can rely on to pass the ball to.
You know, that's not a bad trade for the Sixers, I don't think. No. Like, straight up for Draymond. I mean, Ben Simmons is like 23, 24.
Yeah.
Where Draymond's like in his early 30s. But if they're going for a title, why not?
Yeah.
For the Sixers. I mean, they do need a point guard. Draymond could fit that.
He does
he's
bigs too, man.
Yeah, he's just as good as a defender as Ben Simmons, and he could somewhat shoot.
Yeah, and he's not
an open three.
He was like the smartest player on the Sixers. Who comes to mind? Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Before Ben Simmons passed the ball out instead of dunking, I probably would have said him. Because I feel like as a point guard, you have to have like higher IQ than your best player. You know what I mean? But and I don't know. It's kind of hard to say Embiid. But
Danny Green, maybe.
Hey, you know what? I would probably say Danny because dude played for Greg Popovich, and you learn a lot playing for Greg Popovich, man. A lot.
He is a champion.
Yeah, he's a champion. He's a three-time,
I think.
Two with the Spurs, one with the Lakers.
Raptors too.
Oh, so he might be.
Yeah, he was the good luck charm until
the
Sixers left.
One with the Spurs though, because he's either 3 or 4-time champion.
I think he got one.
3-time champion, man. And he earned his money he earned his championships except for the one on the Lakers.
You don't think he earned that?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
He was really bad, but
he was terrible.
They
could have won without him, is what I'm saying. Like they didn't.
He was like you guys said. He was a smart defensive player. His brain moved quicker than his feet.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, he should have passed the ball a lot more than he shot. Everyone used to undervalue Jamal Murray, and even his team tried trading him many times, but he was the real deal, just like Fox is. We'll see. I want to know if if he's even on the trading block. Is he under a contract right now, or is he?
Who?
De'Aaron Fox.
I think he's maxed out.
Yeah,
he's still young.
Yeah.
Right. Let's before we get to the two questions or the two things we're gonna talk about, the UFC and the Olympics. We'll let's go over to NFL football real quick. We only got about 15 to 20 more minutes, and then we'll call it. But if you guys want to talk football too, you're more than welcome to stay and hang out, and we would appreciate it. So if you guys don't know, we're all Seahawks fans in here. All right.
Seahawks.
Go
Hawks.
But we we respect and appreciate everybody in the NFL that's like, if you're a good player. Like, and that's the thing about this show. If we haven't said this while you guys have been here before, that's one thing we like to point out is you'll hear me say like on my biased opinion, but if we try to keep things unbiased as possible here. So as far as the NFL goes, our first question: do the Seahawks make the playoffs? That is tough, man.
I don't think so.
You don't think they'll make the playoffs at all?
Nope. I don't.
I think we're a wild card team again.
Go Hawks, though.
Nah. That doesn't work in the locker room.
Who's stopping them from making it to the playoffs? We NFC West. Who's stopping us?
I don't know. Offensive line.
yeah. Seahawks offensive line.
What moves have we even made this summer? Or
I don't know. Just giving up pieces. I don't know, man. I think the Rams are better, but I think that's I guess Rams fans are like, nah, Seahawks are better because we lost so many pieces just for Matthew Stafford. But I'm still like, yo, y'all still got Aaron Donald. Like, chill.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Ooh, TC said he's a Cardinal fan. Great rivalry. That is. Cardinals and Seahawks had some good games.
JJ Watt is going to have a great game against the Seahawks.
Yeah, we're definitely going to make him look great.
Yeah. He's going to have a career day.
We go.
How old's Chandler? Is he still on the team?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
How old is he? Chandler Jones.
Probably like 33, 34 maybe.
It's 31.
Hey, you're right.
31.
Hey, TC said never count out Seahawks, man. You're right. I'll tell you what. Look, we call him Russell Magic for a reason, man. Well, but when your O-line is just, what was that? Did he get sacked 15 times that one game?
I don't know, man, but these games, man, they are a nail biter every game, man.
Every game.
Like, can we at least win by like 14 or something, But it's by field goal or last play of the game. Like, it's too much.
Pete Carroll likes to keep it close, man. He wants the games to last. You know what I'm saying?
No play down to like the Bengals or something just to make it interesting.
Yeah. Like, how the heck is Andy Dalton having such a good game right now?
I was at that game. He played great. He had a career. It seemed like he had a career day. Cam Newton had a career day. Like, yeah, our defense, man, was horrible the last 2 years. But
hey, look, we got a few more weeks, man.
Keep hearing Sherman might come back.
Oh, really? Yeah, but he's older now. Like, I mean, I'm not, I'm not taking away anything from him or his talents, but I don't think it's gonna be Richard Sherman from the Legion of Boom.
No, I would at least want I would want him for like his,
IQ,
experience, IQ. Yeah. Man. Because watch, gosh, that was tough.
JJ Watt, yeah, I bet you happy, TC.
Yeah.
All right, best fit for Aaron Rodgers. He still hasn't gone anywhere yet. He's
just playing golf, man.
Golf, yeah. He won too. He beat what's his name?
Tom Brady, the GOAT.
Yeah. He beat Tom Brady.
The first place, I was just gonna answer the question. I think the best place, my opinion, would be the Tennessee Titans. I'm kind of like hoping that happens, but we'll see. That's why I'm like, yo, that's an opportunity right there.
Where he's not gonna go that I would like, he would like, it would probably be best for him, and I would probably see them winning the championship. Is the Browns?
I was gonna say the Browns. I was gonna say the Browns.
I
Yeah.
think they really love Baker Mayfield though.
Yeah, they do. They do, and I don't get it.
Yeah.
He's good, but he's not. Look, you told me Aaron Rodgers was thinking about coming to Cleveland. Baker Mayfield get the boot real quick.
I don't know, like the way I hear Cleveland loves like Baker Mayfield, like it's like LeBron level. I hear it's like that over there.
Look,
I don't know why he's handing the ball off like every time. Like he's not throwing it to he's not throwing it to guys. He's just handing it off to Chubb.
Well, that's Nick Chubb though. That's Nick Chubb though.
Yeah,
But
top five.
I think Aaron Rodgers would expose OBJ, whether that was good or bad, because OBJ, like it. A lot of people talk about him saying like, oh, if he had a better quarterback. The real OBJ fans, right? Now you throw Aaron Rodgers in there, he can't. Nobody can complain. They can't say anything about or about OBJ having a bad quarterback or a subpar quarterback. Because Aaron Rodgers will find you. He like the gunsling. All right, so we'll see. But he's probably not going to the Browns. So I don't know where else he would be able to fit. In my head, I don't. Who else needs a quarterback?
He could probably. I mean, he could probably fit anywhere.
Yeah.
To be honest, he is that good of a football player.
Dang, coming from
I know.
Man.
Yeah, you know,
guys in the chat, man. You don't know how special this moment is, man.
Yeah, you know, your boy is growing up, but I mean, he won the MVP last year. He was balling all year. I mean, he could work. I might take him over Russell Wilson.
Wow. Goodness.
I need to know what the chat think about that. That's
for maybe like 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
You take Aaron Rodgers over Russell Wilson. That is.
Yep.
Wow.
Are you even a fan, bro?
You know, I ate this edible, so maybe it just kicked in.
Okay.
Yo, you're on record, bro.
You're
on record.
I am.
I'll give you a little bit of an excuse. We'll talk about this another time. We'll see what you say. I want to know what you say tomorrow. But really though, like Aaron, you know what? What about Aaron Rodgers on the Patriots?
Why would he go? I don't know. Why would he go there?
That team literally has nobody on that team. Name 5 players on that team.
I bet you Julian Edelman he's retired, right?
He's retired. Yeah.
Bet you he's comes out of retirement next year.
If Aaron Rodgers
and he's on another team. He's on a contender.
Hey, who did the Saints pick up as a quarterback?
They got Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
Oh, then you send him to New Orleans. Aaron Rodgers on the Saints. That'd be good. That's a good follow up from.
You know, Jameis Winston did get LASIK surgery, so maybe it's not too late for him. You know.
Okay, we'll count the interceptions this season. I'll tell you what. When I do fantasy football, I'm not picking up Jameis Winston.
You know, I think it's going to be under 15 this year. Yeah, I know he threw 30, you know.
That's the season before Tom Brady got there.
Yeah.
I'll throw 30 touchdowns, but I also give the ball up 30 times.
But he was
and one for me.
Just scored a touchdown. Time to give it back.
2 for me and 4 for you. How about that? You guys want to win, don't you? Hey, Jameis, the wrong team, motherfucker. TC said Green Bay will miss the way Rodgers can close out games as a veteran. Yeah, they will. Dude wins an MVP, and y'all ain't out there doing everything you can to make him feel good. That's ridiculous. All right. Scariest team in NFC West. So, Dez, you gonna stick with the Rams?
I'm gonna go Cardinals actually.
Ooh, Just gave TC a little excitement over there, didn't you? What about you?
Yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm Kyler Murray makes me nervous when he has the ball and he's running around.
That's respectable.
So
I'm gonna go Rams. That defense is, I think it's better than the Cardinals, and they got Matthew Stafford, who's a much better quarterback than Jared Goff, and they got weapons.
Yeah, I'll probably say Cardinals also, just because of Kyler Murray. Kind of
yo,
forgot until Dez said his name, who that man was. So, and he's just gonna get better. So, yeah.
I'm actually, you know what? I am excited to see. Well, I want to know how good Cooper Cup really is, because I don't know. Part of me was like, yo, like Jared Goff was his roommate, and he was like feeding him the ball. Not hating on Cooper Cup. I just, I now get to see, what he's really made of with maybe a different quarterback.
Is
Is he?
he from Washington State?
I think he went to. I think he went to Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Griffin played against him.
One thing about Kyler Murray, though, I'm not really sure if he's gonna stay, as a quarterback. I think he's gonna go to baseball. Like, yeah, I think it's inevitable, to be honest.
He's gonna quit the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he on record as being a better baseball player than he is a football player?
He's like 50-50. I think he was like third pick or something like that in the draft and MLB draft. So I mean, he does have a future if he decides to play baseball. I think the way the Cardinals, I think he wants to not run as much as he did last year. But I think that's going to be his game until, he does retire, because he is a very small guy and he's going to have to run around. But he is going to get hit eventually.
So
he will get hit.
TC said Cardinals have pieces, but can it be done? Or will it be Russell Wilson saying, not yet, Kyler?
Yeah, I don't think it's either.
Well, yeah, we'll see. So I'll ask these aren't necessarily rapid fire, but we can make it rapid fire real quick. I just got 2 more questions, and chat would really appreciate it if you guys answered as well. First question is, will the Chiefs win it again this year?
No.
Nope.
Since it's not necessarily rapid fire, why not?
I think they'll make the Super Bowl. I don't think they'll win it. But it's hard not to say that they won't win it. But some tells me there's going to be. I think the Bucks are going to win it again, and they have the defense tailor-made for Patrick Mahomes.
All right. Why not, Dez?
I'm just going off a gut feeling, man.
You think
but
win it again too?
I don't know if Bucks are gonna win it, but I just see a setback somehow with the Chiefs, and Tennessee did get better. I'm not saying Tennessee's a better football team than the Chiefs, but hey, it's one game to, in the playoffs.
So I think it'll be a good matchup between the Bucks and the Chiefs, but somebody is gonna have played chess better than the other team, or as far as coaching goes. Yeah. All right, my other question was, TC said he think it'll be Wilson and the Sea Chickens. I think he's referring to against the Cardinals. Against the Cardinals. Not winning the Super Bowl, but that I never count out Russell Wilson either, and he never ceases to amaze me. But if we can get just a little tighter on our offensive line, then I can see us making the playoffs. But
how long have we been asking for this though?
Maybe we just need to storm the building. Like how people storm the Capitol, let's storm the Seahawks training facility. We want the O-line. We want
it
make now.
A Chaz outside the
Find out where the GM lives.
Yeah,
Chaz right next to him.
We're not going anywhere till you get a better O-line. Yo, we have families. Us too. All right, and my last question is McGregor or Poirier? Or Poirier Porter Potty.
Disrespectful.
I'd say it to his face. Legally, he can't hit me, so yeah.
I'm gonna go with McGregor, second round.
Yeah.
Is that a biased response, Ev, or do you actually think he'll win?
Yes, it is.
A biased response?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the weed talking. The
Yeah.
devil's lettuce.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
What about you, Des?
Hey, man.
McGregor?
I don't want to see him lose, man.
Yeah, I don't want to see him lose either. I really don't want to see. I don't know why. Like I do not like cocky. Well, not cocky. I take that back. Like people who just are constantly like talking smack to other people. You don't have to be, especially in fighting. I get it. You're not gonna be humble because you're fighting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're supposed to be like, yeah, I'm the best. But like people who are just over the top, I don't usually like them when it comes to like any sport, damn near. But I don't know what it is about Conor McGregor, dude. But that dude is dope as hell to me, bro. And I would love to like kick it with him, not physically, but I'd love to hang out.
I guess my reasoning is like there's not a next guy up right now as far as like the face. Like we have the two Nigerian guys, but they're not.
Adesanya.
Hey, Adesanya.
Yeah, Adesanya and
Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, it's like they're not. You know, they're not.
Oh, you got Usman too.
Usman, that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
You know, they're not out there. They're just kind of like we're just gonna go fight and not talk a ton of mess. Maybe they do, but I'm just not ready.
Talks a lot of smack.
Yeah, he
does.
He?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he does.
And he initiates. He's not like a responsive shit talker. He initiates the shit talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just don't have another guy like McGregor. So until we get another guy like that, I don't want him to lose. I don't want him to disappear yet.
Did you feel
the
same way about what was her name?
Ronda Rousey?
Yeah.
I didn't really care. I was like, oh.
Same. I think the first fight I watched was that Holly Holm fight.
That was the fight that, yeah, you missed all her good fights because Holly Holm gave her the work. Like, Ronda thought she was going to run. And I liked Ronda Rousey. I wanted her to win that fight. But Ronda was used to running in there, knocking the bitch's head off and going home. But Holly Holm was like, not me.
She gave her sleepy time tea. Like,
Holly Holm a beast, bro.
Ronda tried to like hug her too, like because she was like losing. Her face is all bloodied. Or Holly Holm was like, nope, get off me, get off me.
All right. So TC, like I said, we never want to leave without answering or responding to your questions, but we are gonna go. So I'm gonna say his last comments real quick. Back to football, he said, not the Rams, and Stafford he's been in the league too long and is no facilitator like Chris Paul moving to the Suns.
it's true. I mean, he hasn't had a defense like that though. So I mean, we'll see what happens, but I think they're gonna win the NFC West, at least.
Des?
I do, but I think it's going to be like a game is going to decide it.
All right, and he also said, with Pete Carroll, you will be like the Dodgers. Good, great, and amazing. You will always be a part of the hunt.
He's getting too old, to be honest with you.
Pete Carroll?
Yeah. Getting too old. I don't even know. Is he defensive guy, offensive guy?
I think he's just a
Who did they
Russell Wilson
get?
guy.
He's just a player
He
coach,
is a player coach.
just chewing gum. Like
Hand
I'm ready for a new coach. I'm ready for it.
Call him
What?
Sneaky Pete.
Your man just signed a contract. He ain't going nowhere.
I mean, he is like the owner, pretty much. So yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon, unfortunately. But go Hawks, though. You know.
I can't even chew gum like that. Like my lip keep rubbing on my teeth and making the inside of my lip dry.
Yeah, jaw will lock up
Yeah.
for sure.
Not Pete. Nah. Not Pete. Come on,
The
Russell.
offensive coordinator, Shane Waldron. I don't even know. Never heard of the guy. So
Hey, appreciate you. Hey, I gotta say this, Ev. I'm sorry, man. Appreciate you. He said everyone I liked and subscribed. Oh, yeah, he liked and subscribed to the channel. Keep up the great content. And I have no doubt when eyeballs see this, they'll do the same. Bro, we appreciate it. And
thank you, dude.
hey,
Appreciate it,
we will
man.
tell you, like, man, I can speak for them because this is the reason we're all friends. We grew up, not necessarily grew up together, but I met these guys in middle school. Well, Dad's in middle school. Ev, we didn't. I don't know why I never met you in middle school.
It was high school.
Yeah, but we all were at Camacho. I don't know why I didn't, even though you were friends with
Yeah, tell us where we live. And
hey, what Camacho? Hey, y'all, we don't live there no more. We don't live there no more.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
But anyway, yeah, we're all pretty similar when it comes to like we're pretty humble dudes. And I don't care if we have 1 million subscribers, 1 million viewers, unless the questions become too hard for us to respond to. I think we'd have to turn our show into just a viewer question show at that point. But we will always like remember where we came from. So we appreciate that. I hate hopping into people's streams no matter what I'm watching, video games or sports, and like you try to talk to them and they're just like, yeah, good question, guy. Anyway, back to what, like I hate that. Like we're the reason that you're making the money, and the profit that you're getting is because of the viewers. So whenever we reach that point, we'll always remember that. So hopefully you keep following, hopefully you keep liking and sharing. TC, we appreciate it. All right, TC. He said he got to run. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
All right,
Or girl.
Or girl, yeah. Or both.
Or they.
Or they. Respect all the way around. Hey, all right, guys. Do you guys have any last minute comments?
Any last words?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Pete Carroll has dentures.
Hey, there's no way this dude has dentures the way he chews gum. Them things would have been came out. Goes to the silent. Hey, give me another set. Give me another set. All right.
Sneaky Pete.
Sneaky Pete. Appreciate y'all hopping in, man. Thanks for speaking with us. Thanks for watching the show. We will catch you guys next time. As always, Evie, Dez.
Step back 3. Let's get it.
Dez and your boy Prince, man. We'll holler at you guys. Have a wonderful weekend.